Hi there, this is Natalie, and in this video, I'm gonna introduce you my solution to solve Dognition's business problem. As we might be aware of, Dognition would like to increase the number of tests completed. But is this the underlying problem they actually want to solve? Since I can't get in touch with them, so I'm suggesting that what they really want is to increase the revenue. Therefore, I set my SMART goal to be to increase the revenue by increasing the total number of tests completed. And to be specific, measurable, and time-bound, the numbers are set to be increased by 10% within 2 months and as compared to the same month in 2015. And there are more than 9,000 of tests completed at that time. Or in other words, we could say that we aim to make the total number of tests completed in this September and October to be more than 10,000. And the most efficient and feasible ways I found are, firstly, to change from free start promotion to discounts, and to send users a reminder email to tell them, oh, they have tests to complete after the 4th and 20th test. And the second one is to send promotional emails every Friday at 4 p.m. So, why do we need to change from the free start promotion to discounts? Let's answer this question by looking at the difference of number of tests completed between the free start users and non-free start users. So here, the first two subfigures shows the completion rate of each number of tests. For example, for Freestart users, all of them completed at least one test, and 86.9% of them completed at least two. And these two subfigures at the bottom shows the drop of completion rate. For example, the completion rate dropped by 13.1% from the first to the second test, and this is calculated by 100 minus 86.9 here. And we could see that the completion rate for non-freestyle users from the 4th to the 20th test are much higher than the freestyle users. And if you see from the 4th test, around half of the freestyle users chose to quit after trying the first 4 free ones. However, for non-freestyle users, there's only a small amount of drop starting from the 4th one, and it's around 1/5 if you see from these two bars. So in this case, my recommendation is instead of providing a free start, we could change our marketing strategy to sending out discount coupons because more non-free start users chose to proceed after the 4th test. But if we look at the patterns of non-free start users, we could still see a significant drop after the 4th and 20th test. So that's why I suggest to send reminder emails after these two tests. Another interesting pattern I found is that when we look at the time people tend to play around with the test in each weekday, we could see that 7 p.m. is the most popular ones except for Saturday, and the number of tests completed started to increase significantly after 5 p.m., which is usually the time people get off work. So I'm suggesting that if we could send the emails 1 hour earlier during their commute, giving them promotions, reminding them, oh, you could play around with our test with your dog, there will be more people willing to get involved. But should we send out the email every day? If we look at the studies done by Market Sherpa, we could see that 45% of the subscribers would mark emails as spam because they're sent too often. So what would be the most appropriate frequency? Studies also showed that when provided with multiple choices, 86% of the consumers would prefer getting promotional emails at least monthly, and 61% prefer at least weekly. Therefore, it would be better if we could send the emails once a week in case users mark us as spam or forget who we are. And now, what we have to do is to pick a day. We could see from this figure that the number of tests created started to increase on weekends. So if we send a promotional email on Friday to remind them what they could do on weekends, there could be more users get involved. So to summarize, if Dognition could firstly try changing the Freestyle promotion to discount and send users a reminder email after the 4th and 20th test, or send promotional emails every Friday at 4 p.m., the number of tests user completed could be increased. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening to my analysis. I really appreciate your time and feedback. So if you happen to see my video and you are also a data lover, you could add me on LinkedIn and we could discuss more intriguing data topics and techniques and make our ways as good data analysts together.